Good morning. It's turned out nice again. Do you know what, guys? It has turned out nice again. So much so that I'm going to get on my push bike in a minute. It's true. I am. I'm going out on the bike. Yeah. Hey, there'll be no Saturday night streaming tonight, all right? Because I've got arrangements tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be fresh tomorrow. You know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I won't have a stroke then, by the way. Which reminds me, where's my aspirin? How you doing? You all right? I've done the Cop Talk podcast today. If you've been following my videos over the last couple of days, I don't think there's anything new in it for you to consider. I do upload them onto here as well, but you know, some people don't have time to watch the videos, so they rely on audio. Yeah, anyway, there's a Cop Talk podcast is out there today. What we're going to mention very briefly is Benjamin Pavard, the Bayern Munich defender. I think I mentioned, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks ago now, that we'd been making some noises on that front. I was advised to just pay attention. It sounds like there was an inquiry made, but since then, nothing. Like, we haven't seen any real chat. I haven't really seen any speculation or any rumours, good or bad, you know, credible or from Twitter ITKs or anything like that, unless I'm just not looking in the right places. But something did come out overnight about him, saying that he's asked to leave Bayern Munich, and Liverpool are mentioned in the same sentence. So I do believe that Liverpool will have made that inquiry. Maybe they were put off by something. Maybe they've turned the focus to someone else. Maybe he's not a primary objective. I would imagine it is just on that, you know, magical list of possibles. I would continue to advise, you know, that you listen to anything to do with Benjamin Pavard. Yeah, I would. But at the moment, I don't think there's anything too exciting. But, you know, a couple of you have asked about that, and it just reminded me this morning, actually, that I'd seen something come out about him. So, yeah, I just want to listen out for, I think, guys, but I won't be getting too excited about that. I mean, you know, maybe Liverpool have been put off. Maybe something didn't sound right. I don't know. Yesterday, if you follow social media, I don't particularly spend a lot of time on or following Liverpool accounts. In fact, I'm not really sure of any Liverpool accounts I do follow. I do follow the Clicker journalists and some other people, and when I'm at my desk, I do monitor a lot of people in the media. But apparently there was a lot of claims on social media yesterday that, you know, Thuram or whatever he's called, Thuram, you know what I mean, and Kone they were having medicals and everything yesterday with Liverpool Football Club. Look, we know their targets, and I'm sure the club are doing all they can behind the scenes on that front. With the Kone, we know that there was talks on Wednesday, and we know there was follow-up talks yesterday, but as yet nothing's filtered through to anyone that I can see. There are strong suggestions that Thuram is closer to Liverpool than Kone. I genuinely do not know. And there is a lot of social media chatter about these two. But credible people are not really saying anything, to be honest. Like, well, they're not providing running commentary, put it that way. I would argue that there are some credible journalists that have marked them two down as being subject to recruitment attempts by Liverpool, and I believe that. But I don't believe that we're having medicals yesterday, and I believe that people that have made claims that personal terms were agreed and all that, you know, I think they're misleading you. We did a video about this yesterday. I would advise you watch that maybe, but one of the people I was alluding to about that has since changed the wording a little bit and said, oh, it's verbally agreed. I mean, it's just personal terms. I mean, an agent can agree personal terms with a dozen clubs. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, it helps. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, it helps. If you can't agree personal terms, if you can't, you know, like if an agent says, well, he wants 250 grand a week, and you go, well, we're not paying that, then it's not going to pursue, is it? It's not going to happen. You know, when sometimes people say, oh, Liverpool have made a bid for such and such, I wonder if they'll agree terms. They don't make a bid unless personal terms are more or less on, you know, you've got to have an understanding of what everybody wants. It's the first thing that an agent's going to say to you, you know what I mean? So I think there's been a lot of nonsense going around regarding these two, but that doesn't mean that you should dismiss the suggestions that Liverpool are trying to sign them, because I think they are, all right? So keep an eye on them too. Keep an eye on Pavard. And is there anything else I want to talk with you about today? I don't think so, guys. I think it's quiet. Yeah, I think it's quiet. So I'm going to go and do a few things. If anything comes up during the day, we'll regroup and we'll discuss them. Please do leave comments. Your comments. I do a lot of things on Cop Talk, podcasts, videos, members website, ordinary website, Facebook, Twitter, everything, Instagram, whatever. And my favouriteest place after the members website, because that's where I spend my life with everybody, is my YouTube comments. So they're one of the things I can do when I'm, I like to see what you guys are thinking, see if we're on the same page. I like to see if you've heard anything. And I can't thank you enough, for leaving your comments. You don't have to agree with me, that's fine. We're not like that round here. As long as we all, respect each other in the community, that's fine by me. And what I mean by that is, if I see two people arguing in the comments, knock it off. Do you know what I mean? Have a disagreement, but don't be abusive to others. If I see you being abusive to other people, you're gone, because we don't want that around here. And we aren't no tree-hugging, fucking, candle-burning, flip-flop wearing, fucking soft geeks around here. Do you know what I mean? But we're just you're all on the same side. We all support Liverpool. And it would be a boring world if we all agreed with each other. But it don't mean you have to be abusive to other people. So that's it. Please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. What the fuck did you hear him then, that dog? You know why that was? Because he saw a fly and he jumped up to try and catch it. And he came through the window. Yeah, please thumbs up, drop me a comment. And I will be streaming over the weekend at youtube.com/Duncan Oldham, which is kind of Cop Talk extra time, because we get the Cop Talk community over there. And do a bit of gaming. I'm not a gaming nerd, obviously, the grandad, aren't I? But Smooth will be on there today and tomorrow. And Charlotte, my daughter's been on, that many of you seen grown up. She was probably 6 years old, 5 years old or something when I started Cop Talk. She's 30 now. So many of you have seen that. And she was on there last night, Call of Duty. Someone called her a bitch and a slag and all that. She fucked him up, man. I should have heard her laughing. It was great. It's very hard for a dad, even in a virtual environment, to have someone saying them sort of names to you. I want to rip his throat out, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's only a game. And some of you were there at the time. And we did all right. We survived. We did all right. And I enjoyed it. But it's a good crack over there, guys. youtube.com/Duncan Oldham. I'll be live on there when I get back, because Smooth will be probably getting on around 1 o'clock UK time when he wakes up in New York State. Hopefully he'll be on with me today. He's my brother, you know what I'm saying? And that'll be it. And tonight, normally we'll be live on Cop Talk TV tonight, but I will be live on there. So do come along, if you're bored, if you've got nothing to do, come along, have a natter, you can talk. Yeah, man, he's jumping at that fucking thing again. Love you to come over, basically, is what I'm saying. Cop Talk extra time, if you like. All right, guys. Have a cracking weekend. Be happy. I'm happy. And, have a good weekend.